everybody, it's Renee here. I wanted to make a fast little video. I've had a few people ask me how I come up with my ideas, and just a lot of people are crafting a lot these days and they're running out of different ideas or the motivation in which to create. So I wanted to make a little video just to tell you some different ways that you can kind of stay creative and keep that mojo going so it's easier to create, especially when you're doing it a lot. So I have 10 different ways that we can do that. So we're going to start with that right now. Okay, so number one is going to sound like a very simple and easy one to do, but that is sleep. You need sleep. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, it's pretty hard to stay motivated, to get your eyes focused, and to really pay attention to what you're doing, and your brain's not working properly. So sleep is number one. Number two is drink water. You know, I'm a self-professed pop drinker. I love pop, especially Pepsi. I really like Pepsi, and ginger ale. But anyways, I try to limit the amount I'm drinking, especially now when I'm home a fair bit. So I really try and drink a lot of water. One thing I do most of the time is I will get a big bottle of water and I just drink out of that, like whether it's Dasani or Aquafina or whatever, drink out of that so I know how much I've drank throughout the day. And I try to drink two of the big ones, every single day. I also myself suffer from kidney stones, so my body is dehydrated on a regular basis, so I need to drink a lot of water. But I try and do that and then just refill it, and after maybe a few days I will get rid of that bottle, get a new one, just so I can keep track of how much I'm drinking. So that is a very important one. Keep hydrated. Number three is social media, what you're probably doing right now. Go on to social media. There's so many people out there doing what you're doing, and you know, whether it's Pinterest, YouTube, whatever, trying to see what other people are creating. And I'm not saying you have to scrap lift it, but you get an idea, and your idea it's just inspiration, and you turn it into your own creation. So whether you're copying it verbatim or you're just getting inspiration, I highly recommend checking out social media. Number four. It's not coming to you, take a break. So go outside, take a nice little walk. It doesn't have to be a long walk, it could be a short stroll, but just get outside, take a break, get some fresh air. You know, whether it's going outside and playing with your dog, just do something to take a break, especially getting outside and getting some fresh air, and then come back to it, and that usually helps. Number five. Working on multiple projects at a time. This is something I do a lot of. For those of you who follow my traveler's notebooks and journals, I have probably 7 traveler's notebooks going right now, plus happy planners and all that. Plus I have scrapbook pages, and if it's not me creating my scrapbook pages, I'm planning them. So I will usually put them together, put them in a bag, and have them ready, so when the feeling hits me, I just have to grab whichever bag it is that I feel like creating with, and I work on that project. So I highly recommend that. A lot of the times too, when you do have that mood and you know, the juices are flowing and you have a lot of different ideas, plan them. You know, whether it's you going on Page Maps and finding a layout you like, you print that off, you put that with all the project that you're going to create and all the products, and put them in a bag with absolutely everything, whether it's the ephemera, your pictures, everything. So it's very easy when you want to create, it's already done for you, you just have to put it together. Number 6. Do not overthink it. I have so many people I know of that I scrapbook with, not naming any names, that they think too hard. Don't overthink it, because if you overthink it, you're not going to like it, and you're going to come back and you're going to change it. Do not overthink it. It's paper. If you don't like it, you take it apart or you make a new one. Do not overthink it. it doesn't make it fun anymore if you're overthinking what you're going to make. Just kind of lay it out. If you don't like it, come back to it, but you don't need to overthink it. Number 7. Your space. So this area in which I'm filming right now, you probably realized it's not my craft room. It is my bedroom. And the only reason I'm using this space for filming my intros and my outros is because of lighting. I have amazing lighting in here. But when I'm scrapbooking, I scrapbook in my craft room. And I also do that in my videos and have lighting in there too, but not as much natural lighting. So anyways, now I've told you my secret, but I highly recommend, if your space isn't working for you, clean it, organize it, maybe get rid of things, make it a better use of your space. So when you go and you sit down and you work in there, it works better for you, and it's easier for the juices to flow and for you to create. And I tell you, it makes a huge, huge bit of difference. Number 8. Experiment. So try new things, try new products. If you're not into mixed media, try a few things, even if you don't want to buy something inexpensive, or maybe when we're back to crafting with our friends, try some of their stuff. Take a class, experiment, and try new things. I tell you, once you start getting into new products and new ways of crafting, you know what? It is amazing. When I first got into mixed media years ago, it was just like an eye-opener, and it's so much fun to play with. I mean, what you can do with different products, it's limitless. There's so much you can do with them. And sometimes I just try new things, stuff I've never tried before. I mean, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to run out of your product, you buy more. So I highly recommend trying different things. Again, going back to watching YouTube videos, you can check out YouTube videos on different products you've seen in the store you don't know how to use. There are videos on absolutely everything, so I recommend trying that out too. Number 9. What is the best time for you to create? I know with me, I can create pretty much any time of the day. Afternoons aren't great. I'm better first thing in the morning or late at night. I am a night owl, and I don't get a lot of sleep, but when I do go to bed, I crash. So I highly recommend, if you don't really find creativity coming to you at certain times, try and figure out when is it that you're the most creative. I guarantee you're going to find sometime during the day that works for you. So try and do your creativity and your making at that time of the day. And lastly, number 10, don't give up. Don't ever give up, because you're always going to have that creativity. There's always some way for you to create. Just don't ever give up. I hope this could be some of help to you. Let me know in the comments if you know of any other things to help with your creativity. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.